Which leads me to believe snow seems unlikely. Seeing as we're gonna have a low 60, high 82 degrees, I don't think snow's on our radar tonight. Which is a shame. I'd love to build a snowman, especially in this weather. Have any of you guys been catching up with that new season of What's That? I'd be lying if I said I haven't been speculating about that author guy. Besides being practically the death of fashion in that hideous sweater, this is high end. This is top notch. This is the highest of the high. You'd kill for one of these. But seriously, I'm betting money laundering. He said something about being in the dry cleaning business. That's gotta be some code. Actually, if you guys have any theories, you can call into the station. I'd love to hear them. Call in at 7. Huh? Oh. I see. My producers have just told me that you can't call into the weather station and that we're a weather station. I know we're not some gossip channel. Well, that's all from me today. High of 82, low 60. This is Quail Cameron, signing off. Until next time.
Welcome back to television's first and only metaphysical game show. You can count on the questions being next level on What's That? Introducing the host of What's That? The unseen, interesting, and well-intended Eidos.
Welcome to the latest episode of What's That? I'm your host, Eidos, and tonight we have our second-time guest, Arthur with us. Welcome back, Arthur. How are you doing today?
Terribly. You have no right to keep me here.
But that's not how the game works, dear Arthur. Answer correctly and you'll be on your way.
Who are you anyways? You keep me alone on the dark for days on end, and then you turn on the lights just to film your stupid show. I haven't done anything to deserve this.
That's not true, Arthur. Everyone who comes on our lovely show deserves it.
Are you seriously broadcasting this shit? Hello? Anyone watching? I'm being held against my will.
Throwing a temper tantrum won't change anything.
I need help. Please, someone. Report this to the authorities. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
You really don't know why you're here?
No!
Arthur, are you sure?
Yes? Is this one of your stupid questions?
I bet our audience at home has some thoughts on what you've done to deserve being a contestant on What's That? That's right everyone, if you have a theory, call in at 1-800-ER and we'll go over those theories in the next episode.
Next episode? No.
Assuming Arthur fails today's challenges, of course. The rules of the game are as they always are. I'll be asking Arthur questions 3 wrong, and he returns for next week's show. If he gets 3 right, he's free to go. You understand, Arthur?
Fine. Ask me the questions.
Alright. Today's theme is consciousness. How do you know you're alive?
I can't believe that people actually watch this. People find this entertaining?
Answer please, Arthur.
Okay, I know I'm alive because I am.
You think therefore you are. Very Descartes.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's a very direct answer. One that a lot of very narcissistic people take great comfort in. Unfortunately, you are wrong.
What? I am alive, asshole.
Poor Arthur. You cannot know that from knowing yourself. A consciousness cannot become aware of its own existence without coming into contact with another consciousness. Self-consciousness cannot be an individual achievement but arises through our interaction with others.
According to who?
According to us. And Hegel. Now, for the next question. What happens when one becomes aware of another consciousness?
I don't know, they'd probably feel pissed off.
Not the most eloquent phrasing, but you are correct, dear Arthur.
Really? So, you're gonna let me go?
After you correctly answer 2 more questions.
Oh.
Next, what will happen when the consciousnesses hate each other? How to deal with the realization of both themselves and the other.
They fight. I bet they'd fight each other until they can come to some sort of conclusion.
Yes, good man. And what becomes of this fight? What's the end result?
Let me think. The fight has to stop, but self-awareness goes away if one of them dies, so, they probably come to some sort of mutual agreement?
No. The correct answer is one becomes controlling and dominant over the other consciousness.
That seems far too hypothetical. What's wrong with my answer? I feel like you're just gonna fail me no matter what I say.
It's not hypothetical at all. It's all Hegel's philosophical dialect between them all.
There isn't a yes or no in philosophy.
Poor Arthur. As long as we are Eidos, there will be a right and a wrong in philosophy.
I don't even know what you are.
This is the last question of this episode, Arthur. Get it wrong, and you'll stay for the rest of the season. Get it right, and you'll get off the show early. It's in your best interest to answer correctly.
You're gonna say I'm wrong no matter what, aren't you? I bet you want to keep me on for a whole season of this messed up show.
Arthur, what's the ultimate fate of the 2 consciousnesses? How does Hegel's master-slave dialect end?
I have never heard of Hegel.
That's not an answer, and it's not our fault you haven't studied.
You can't make me answer. This is unfair. I'm just not gonna play this game anymore.
Forfeit of a question counts as an automatic incorrect answer. Do you still wish to forfeit? How interesting. Don't you want to leave, Arthur? Oh, well. We'll give you a proper countdown before marking you as wrong, dear Arthur. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait!
0. Silly Arthur. What did you think would happen?
I hate you.
The correct answer is that the self-conscious being dominated comes to understand a deeper definition of consciousness. And when that shift happens, they lose the need for the other consciousness. This metaphorical slave throws off their shackles.
I really don't care.
You don't? This doesn't sound familiar to you?
Why would that sound familiar to me?
You're awfully ignorant, Arthur. First you say you think you're a good person, then you say you have no recollection of what we are referring to.
Actually, I don't. You won't explain anything to me.
Alright. We'll make this more clear for you. Is who we're talking about.
Oh, don't bring her into this.
She doesn't need you, Arthur, but you. Just as the master in Hegel's dialectic cannot exist without her to control.
Whoa. That was not what our relationship was like.
Maybe not to you.
We're still friends.
According to who?
According to us. Whatever you heard about me and it is not true.
Ah, that's not the impression we got. What was the last thing she said to you again? You're going to hell.
Who told you about that? You don't know what you're talking about.
It's no use trying to hide reality from Eidos. We know what we are looking for. We know the truth.
You're really taking that out of context.
That's it for this week's episode of What's That?
Wait, I don't...
We're your host, Eidos, and we'll see you in our next episode where poor Arthur tries again. And, as always, we ask the questions. We know what we want. When we don't get what we want, we try again.
What a poor, lost spirit. How badly things went wrong.